When everyone folds, your fort still holds your place.
Right, so it's about 7:45. We got up at 6:30 this morning to get down to this car park. So this is where we're going, up this mountain here. It's Buachaille Etive Mór. I think that's the range. I think the actual mountain at this end is Stob Dearg, like the red mountain, red hill. And so first of all we're going to walk along this bit of the road to join the path from the other car park. And we've stopped here because it's easier to park, but we'd have had to walk it in the end anyway, so it makes a little difference whether we do it in the evening or now. There's quite a bit of a wind up even down here, so I'm wondering what it's going to be like at the top. You can see the clouds still hugging the top a tiny little bit. Okay, so we're not far from the car park. Very small car park, actually, very rough, very difficult to stop there in a van. We see the path going away to the right. There's a little bridge, and then the little house there, little cottage, and the path leads basically up in that valley there between the main peak and the little peak to the right. Right, so this is where we join the path to go up. Go on now. Come on then, this way. Pippin.
You got me tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass. Got an invincible fence letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. You're playing it cool.
There's a bit of a cloud come over, so the sun's got in, and it's a bit of a breeze as well. And it's actually getting a little bit chilly, which is surprising after the weekend and the hot spell. But I think it's going to be quite chilly at the top if it stays shrouded in cloud. That's looking back down the valley towards the little house we passed. It's quite an atmospheric little valley here. Pity there's no sun out at the moment, but that might come.
Talking rude. You're playing a game, driving me insane. Your heart is back, and it's a fact, no turning back. You got me tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass. Got an invincible fence letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. When I use my witchcraft. Come on. got an invincible fence, letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft.
That's just looking back down the valley the way we've come. So at the moment it's just a rocky path. It looks like there's a little bit of scrambling to do. Yeah, Pippin, here. Let's see if he'll go up. Come on, up you go. I think Pippin's hiding. Oh, there he is. Come on. Yes, it's getting very rocky and steep now. Still quite steppy. So I think some of these have been laid. And I think we're looking to go to the left a little bit. I can see some people with a dog. They've gone to the right, but I can see a path going up the scree there, which is goes to the ridge line above. That's the way we've come up, and I think the All Trails route goes up to the right there. Must come round the back, but this is what I can see here. There's a definite path going straight up the scree, and I think we'll take this one. Not that it might be any better, just it actually avoids catching it with those people with the dog, because they're French and they've got a large dog which they don't seem to be able to control. So let's go up here. Well, this is the scree slopes. Really difficult going, slipping down all the time, but it's got to be done. See right in the distance, I think over there, actually way over that way, is that's Ben Nevis, and we can see the CMD Heret where we were on Friday. Looking down the valley, you can see the little house we came past and the valley we come up. So now we just got to keep going. There you are, Pippin, up you go. Good boy. What are you doing? Go on then. We're not too far from the ridge now, so it's just this bit. And once we're on the ridge, I think it's a pretty straightforward walk up to the top of that one, but then back again, and then we've got to go to the right, and then it'll be back down to the valley on the other side. But this is tough going. So scree's disappearing a little bit. We're starting to get a little bit more rock and approaching the ridge, I think. Not too far off, and then but the view is incredible now. That's scree slopes going down the valley, and the sun's just starting to break through. I think the clouds are lifting a little bit. Just had the drone up, and you can see it's clear on the ridge, but there's still a bit of cloud coming over the tops. So we're just going to keep going up here. Right, we're on the way to the summit of Stob Dearg. So behind us, that's where we've just come up the ridge, and people with a dog. We're going to come back this way and back over that mountain, which isn't actually a munro, but the munro's on the other side of it. Oh. It looks like it's still misty at the top. There we go, let's go, come on then. Looks like quite a rocky ascent now. Still working our way up these slopes. The views are incredible though. This is looking, I think, down Glencoe here. You can't see it properly, but the Three Sisters are slightly to the left. I think that's Fort William, or roughly in the distance. And as we swing around, we can still see Ben Nevis just up into the cloud. Some cairns along the path to help out. I think maybe just over this bit we might be able to see the top. Yeah, there we go, so it levels off and the top is over there. And before we get to the top, we'll have a quick look over here, and so we're looking down Glencoe Etive, and actually we can see that's Rannoch Moor, and just about on to the right of the road is the ski centre, mountain ski centre. So that's where we stayed last night, and we can look down this part of Glencoe Etive. So that wasn't the top, there's the top over there, I can just see somebody on it. There's a good boy. Right. Ah. Right, so we just come down from the top, back down this path now. We've got to go follow our tracks back down to the dip where we came up on the ridge, and then it's along to this next one, which is quite big, even though it's not a munro, it's not got enough separation, but there's quite a drop I think after it, and then another big climb up to the second munro, which I'm not sure if I'm going to do today. So there we are, we're just sort of halfway down these slopes. You can see where we came up before. The weather's changing a little bit, the sun's back out now, which is nice, and not so much wind on this bit. And that's the other mountain we've got to go over. This is where we came up. So that's the ridge, or the path down from Stob Dearg this way, and we've got to head over there. Just looking back now to Stob Dearg, spelt Stob Dearg, but I'm probably not even pronouncing it quite right anyway. But it means red mountain or red hill, and actually from this angle that's exactly what it looks like, sort of pinky red. Right, we're just keeping on along here, and the wind's picked up quite a bit on this ridge now. What have we got here? Look. Come on. That's the way we've come. You can see a nice view of Stob Dearg now. You can see the red hill there. And we're just working our way up this path. And this peak is it's not a munro because it hasn't got the separation. But it's 1,011 metres. Stob Dearg is 1,022, so it's still a fair size peak. And this the weather's changing a bit. I can feel it's starting to spit with rain. It looks like there's going to be some rain showers come over. There's Pippin up ahead. We're just closing in on the top now. I'm not sure how quite how far it is. Maybe this isn't the top, I should think. Probably find there's another bit to go, but just having a look at the view from here. Feel the rain coming, but looking across, it looks a bit brighter over with Ben Nevis, and you can see some sunlight on the side of the mountains of Glencoe. It's definitely coming in though. Yeah, we're not far off. So this is the summit. Pippin, come. So we can look over here. This is where we've got to go down, and the mountain in the distance is the other munro, but you can see why, because there's such a separation between them. But I don't think we're going to do that today. We're going to go down to the pass there and turn right down to the valley. Okay, so there's a gravelly path coming down now, very steep as usual. Break the stick out. You can see where it goes, right down to the bottom part there, the ridge, and then I think we can see the path that turns off right and follows the stream down, all the way down the valley there, right down to the bottom, and there's a path then that goes up the valley, or down the valley, back to the car park that way. Still a long trek though. Luckily the weather hasn't closed in yet. Looks like there's rain over that side, but it's not too bad here yet. There's Pip, looking a bit wet. Right, so we've come to this point here. We come off off that mountain there, come over a little bit of a hump, and there's a path down here now. I've just taken my waterproof trousers off. It was pouring with rain, so I didn't do much, and hopefully it's going to hold off now. In the distance we can see all the mountains there, Ben Nevis and everything, but we're going to head down into the valley now. You going? Go on. Right. Yeah, we can actually see the path going down the valley and the small car park where we started with the little house. I think the van is parked a bit over to the left. So we've just come down this path. It's got steeper and steeper and ended up with some sort of scrambling bits, quite slick with slabs and in this wet because it's just been raining. It wasn't great. It was okay in the end, but just had to be very careful. There's somebody coming down it now. So that's the valley or glen we've just come down. It's a steady walk back now. We've been down the steep part and I think then this joins a path. Just keep heading down this glen. So we're coming down now to where the this path coming down joins the one that goes up the glen. See somebody walking on it there. So it's just on the other side. So we'll join that and keep going down. Pippin's back in the water.